Good morning. What up, everybody? It's your girl, SherrysJoy. Welcome back to another episode of Bookmarked. I am an avid reader. I love books and I love talking about books and my experiences while reading said book. Today, I'm talking about Cinders Burn at Midnight by Kara M. Zone. I had the pleasure of meeting Kara at the Romantasy in the ValleyCon this summer and was instantly drawn to her novels. This is the first book in a 3-book series, and if you enjoy fantasy, magic, family, secrets, complicated relationships, and a good cliffhanger, you're definitely going to want to hear about this one. Let's get into it. Okay, what is it about? So Cinders Burn at Midnight follows siblings Caitlin and Max, who both have special abilities, but have become estranged from one another over the years. We start off when Caitlin is just 7 years old and she's playing, they're playing outside in the magic realm. And then their dad calls them in, and then we fast forward or whatever to the present day. Caitlin has the power of lightning, but there's a catch that she has lost her memories and doesn't remember having these abilities. Max has healing and telepathic abilities, and after an incident that brings something happens and they become estranged, and we don't really know exactly what. However, after an incident, they get back. Their relationship gets kindled back together. So Caitlin is actually starting college, and her mother is the headmistress or the leader of the college. Her name is Lilith, and Caitlin starts uncovering secrets about her past and the magical world that she once knew. And then we meet Finn. In enters Finn. Let me tell you, when I was reading this, it was almost like, I'm just walking around the college and the quad, and then everything just kind of zones in. And you see Finn, and I just picture him as being this masculine, cut, hot guy. And he's actually a canine shifter with invisibility powers, and he shares a rare magical bond with Caitlin. That's why they were both drawn to each other at that same moment. It was amazing. Their connection brings another layer of mystery and romance to the story. It's great. Now, I will say that this book is definitely a slow burn for me. It was for me anyway. It took a little while for everything to come together. However, once the story really started picking up, I was definitely hooked. And let me tell you, that last 20% had me on the edge of my seat. The last 20% of the book had me straight up on the edge of my seat. I was like, oh, it gets, there's some spice in there. The doors open and it's good. A little weird because however, it was good though. It was really good. It was tasteful. And then, Kara hits us with the cliffhanger. At the end of the book, the cliffhanger. And when I tell you I need to know what happens next, I definitely mean it. I also really enjoyed the world building. The author, Kara, she creates a vivid, magical world without overwhelming her readers. There isn't too much description. There's enough detail to let us picture, or me anyway, to let me picture what's happening while still having room for our imagination. And there is a lot going on. There's, like I said, there's family drama, relationship drama, friendship drama, trust issues, secrets, magic, and plenty of unanswered questions. I like how at the beginning of the book, she does give a disclaimer, and it is about Let me take a look real quick because it's okay. It is about CPTSD and PTSD. I hadn't heard of CPTSD. I had to look that up. So she does give a disclaimer regarding that. And I thought that I was very appreciative of that. And I'm sure other readers can be appreciative of that as well. But my overall thoughts is that Cinders Burn at Midnight was a promising start to the series. I'm definitely curious to see where Caitlin, Max, and Finn's stories go from here. I rate this book a 5. The plot and atmosphere were unique. The character building was on point, and I had a connection with Caitlin because I know what it's like to be estranged from my family and have no idea what even happened. Even though it was a slow burn for me, I was still engaged in the story. And I could see Caitlin and her friends walking around, like I said, walking around, the campus and in every, area that they walk around and talking. And I could feel the difference between the normal world and the magical realms. And it was intense. Like whenever we went into the magical world. So it is, I apologize for not saying it at first. I'm trying not to spoil this book. The story takes place in our normal world. And then it has like doors and with different realms like of magic. So anytime we go through said door and we're in the magical world, I can definitely feel that difference. Like I just kind of feel like everything goes away, and in my brain, I'm picturing like a type of a white noise type thing, and you can see everything that's going on, and everything is like bright and vibrant, and at the same time it's dark, right? So that's just how I imagine it, and that is the vividness, and the descriptions are, like I said, not too descriptive, and we're being left to the reader. So would I recommend this book? Absolutely, especially if you enjoy slow burn fantasies, magical realms, supernatural abilities, family secrets, and complicated relationships, most of all, and most importantly, a cliffhanger. If you love a good cliffhanger, let me tell you, this book is for you, this series. And it makes you immediately want to read the next book. Like, I am serious. I need to read the next book. So I'm giving Cinders Burn at Midnight 5 stars. And Kara, I need that next book because you cannot leave me hanging like that. I need that next book. Have you read the Cinders Burn book? Excuse me, have you read Cinders Burn at Midnight? You see how excited I am? Let me know what your thoughts and comments are. Please leave them in the link or in the comments below. And if you know anyone that could benefit from this video or any of my videos, please share the link. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. And as always, keep reading, keep discovering new worlds. I love to see people read. I love talking about the books. I love it. I support independent authors. I support reading. I support local. I just love reading, and I enjoy supporting everyone. So I'll see you in the next review. Love the world.